Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the #1 place for people who love design, art and all things creative. I'm Jacqueline and I'm an interior architect and designer here at D&B, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to give your home cozy autumn vibes. Fall, the months to enjoy crisp air, scarves, jumpers, cinnamon and apple everything, and of course it marks the time when we can officially start watching Harry Potter. As usual, here in the UK, the weather has been a mixed bag. August was and then the summer weather decided to make an appearance in September, but now we're back to classic British rain. Which of course has started to get me into the autumn mood and also want to hibernate. Just like how animals hibernate as the months get colder, we also have the tendency to want to stay in when it's colder outside, when it gets darker at night earlier, and just cozy up inside our homes. I don't know where in the world you're watching this from, but here in London, it gets dark at like 4 PM in the fall, so having that cozy sanctuary space where I can spend my time and relax is very much needed. And I just thought I'd share with you some ways to incorporate autumn decor into your home, how to create that cozy hygge atmosphere, and also a few Halloween elements too, because it wouldn't quite be fall without it. So if you're interested, let's jump in. I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this video, you're probably lovers of autumn just like I am. And in that case, you're probably already accustomed to seeing pumpkin decorations and hanging autumn leaf, bunting and garlands. So I'm not going to dwell on those too much because you guys know the drill. I would say that I'm not too crazy about buying real pumpkins unless I'm going to eat them, otherwise it's just a complete waste of food. So instead, ones that I love are these glass pumpkins. I think that they are really classy compared to plastic ones that you find everywhere, and the best feature these have are that you can place the clear glass ones in any style interior and it will look great. Moving on, to try and build that cozy atmosphere, I have a really easy starting point to help you piece together how to create a hygge feel in your house. So start off by thinking about what is not cozy to you. This trick will make your life so much easier. Let me explain mine as an example. For me, the least cozy interior is one that is very light in colour, that is illuminated by big windows, shiny reflective surfaces like marble and hard plastics. The furniture is very straight lined and not very textiles in sight. Basically a very austere and clinical interior. Once you know that information, you can then flip that into what you do find cozy, so using darker tones, covering windows with curtains to darken the room, using natural non-reflective materials like wood and matte effect paint, furniture that isn't all angular, and adding fabrics throughout the space. I think that this exercise will really help you to become crystal clear on what you find cozy. Remember that we're trying to create a cozy feel to our interior, so think about what things make you feel those fall vibes. For me, I think I love autumn so much because it's the time where I can enjoy the warmth of our homes, and just something about sitting on my sofa with a cup of tea, watching an autumnal film makes me happy. Maybe even make a mood board or Pinterest board to really get you into that cozy fall feeling and see what kind of atmosphere you want to create in your interior space. Okay, let's talk about injecting autumnal colours into your home. Autumn is all about using darker versions of colour so that it creates a cocooning, warming feel. Some classic tones to include within your scheme are teal, plum, maroon, burgundy, mustard, a moss green, and of course burnt oranges. The reason for this is because so much of why we love fall is because of the change in nature outside, so these colours really reflect a classic autumn landscape. Now, the atmosphere of an interior can completely be changed by the lighting that's been used. And because we're trying to create a warming sensation, that can easily be created by using warm toned lighting. I would suggest using bulbs that have a slightly yellow tinge to them rather than ones that are stark white, and also buying a dimmer switch can really create the perfect environment to relax in. I also want to say that to evoke that fall feeling in the home, you also have to be thinking about what smells hygge. Maybe you like the smell of an apple and cinnamon pie, or just classic pumpkin spice. Whatever your preference is, make sure to incorporate that into your home by using scented candles. My favourite one was one from IKEA. I got it years ago, but I don't know the name because all IKEA candles look the same, but it smelled like pecan pie. So ever since then, around this time of year, I always buy a pecan scented candle, and the last one I tried out was this natural soy candle by Cozy Glow. It's so sweet and nutty, and it just fills my home with an autumn smell. Another way to incorporate candles into your home is of course by using tea lights, and you can usually buy a big bag for a good price. And then jazz them up with candle holders. Specifically look for ones that are yellow amber in colour, as these really add a glow to the light. In fact, I think any amber light fixture would look amazing and instantly add a warm glow to your space. To carry on that golden light in your home, think about adding golden accents. Golden accent pieces are great because they reflect the light so that it intensifies the light from the surrounding lamps. You can add gold by using brass ornaments, furniture, or even just picture frames. I feel like in every video I talk about plants, but no interior would be fully complete without a couple plants. Ones that I recommend for creating that autumn feeling are chrysanthemums, which are of course bright orange, which instantly adds that fall vibe. But if you're thinking more about Halloween and want more of a creepy look, then I absolutely would go for dried flower bouquets that add a rustic farmyard feel. Like I said before, the natural environment that changes in the fall can influence our design decisions a lot. So you could take that one step further and include some natural elements in your interior in the form of artwork or decorations such as acorns or conkers, mushrooms, leaves, you get the idea. And of course you can be as minimal or over the top with the amount you decide to pick, because I know all of us have different tastes, right? However, one thing I think we can all agree on is that an autumn interior wouldn't be complete without a cozy blanket on the sofa. My favourite ones are of course chunky knit woolen ones, so hygge and comforting. More textural pieces that I think would work really well are linen curtains. Because they're quite dense, they also create that cocooning sensation and act as a heat barrier between the outside and inside. Throw pillows and cushions are easy ways to create a cozy feel, just because they add little pockets of texture to a space, and my favourite for fall are velvets, boucle, wool and tan faux leather. Thick fabrics and shaggy textures are an absolute must for creating a warming look in any interior. Now, I didn't really want to talk about larger furniture pieces because I thought that you guys would care more about the smaller decor, but just in case you want to amp up the cozy, then I do have a few furniture pieces too. I think a love seat is the perfect sofa to snuggle up in and read a book. It's just the perfect addition to any living room. But for an interior that's a little more contemporary and edgy, I really think woven tan leather chairs would be great because they have both texture as well as being an autumnal colour. Fabric headboards are also perfect for adding texture and warmth, so maybe think about jazzing up your bed by swapping out your wooden one for a thick fabric one. I could definitely see myself drinking a hot chocolate and lying in that bed for hours. If you've always liked the idea of a navy kitchen, then this is the perfect time to transform your cabinets and give them a lick of paint. Although I know that painting your whole kitchen is a huge commitment, but navy is the perfect colour for fall, so what better time, right? Speaking of kitchens, let's also talk about kitchenware. Swapping out normal kitchenware to autumn kitchenware is great for people who don't want their house to look like the pumpkin fairy threw up in it. So smaller decor like kitchenware is a great way to go all out and autumnal. If you're like me, my weekends are time for me to wind down on my sofa, relax, enjoy some chocolate and watch a film. So of course some nice wine glasses are a must. If you want to enjoy a cocktail or some apple cider, then these Moscow Mule mugs would be perfect. Of course, a cozy evening wouldn't be complete without cheese and biscuits, or if you're like me, the sweet stuff instead. And a perfect way to mix good food with a cozy feel is by using some of these chunky wooden serving boards. They come in so many different shapes, and I think that these definitely create a hygge interior. For the daytime, autumnal mugs are of course a great option, and I personally think that stoneware, plates and mugs work well too, as they play into the earthier look and feel of autumn. I like to think that there's a formula we can all follow when it comes to creating a cozy autumn interior space. First off, warmth and a sense of heat is super important. What we don't want is to feel cold in any way. Secondly, there's the use of a darker colour palette. Forming a golden glow in the space to radiate light, picking up on natural earthy elements that come from the outdoors, adding texture and warming fabrics for extra coziness, and having an autumnal scent throughout the house always. These are my 6 key elements for transforming your normal interior into a cozy autumn sanctuary. So you can use that outline when decorating your home for fall. I also have a whole playlist with interior design and home decor tips, so I've linked it down below for you guys in the description. If you're new to our channel, then I just want to say welcome. On the channel we talk about interior design, home decor and so much more cool creative stuff, so if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe to the videos just like this one. Leave me an autumn emoji down below to let me know that you guys enjoyed this video or learned something new, and if you liked it then please give it a big thumbs up, because by doing that you actually really help our channel to reach even more people. Okay guys, I hope that I gave you some new ideas for decorating your home for the fall season. Thank you so much for watching this one and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!